guys, I'm Phil, and just going to give you a quick rundown on my RB30ET. I bought it about 5 years ago, completely stock, and spent probably 2 years building it. Just a young fella, just getting the funds together, sort of doing it as I go. It was an NA motor, and we just pretty much stripped it down, put all new bearings in it, main end, and big end bearings, factory rods, factory crank, all that sort of stuff. And the only other thing we replaced was the pistons, so they're just VL turbo Hypertech pistons, and triple A gasket, and headwork. The only headwork, well, not really any headwork's done, but just had a stage 4 cam put in it, and dual valve strings, no porting or anything like that. Hot side, there's a Cinco manifold, and the turbo is GD3582R, so it's just your factory XR6 from your BA Falcon turbo, and 44mm turbo smart wastegate, and that's running just under 20 pound. Cold side is the factory plenum, so I'll give you a quick look. So this is a bit of a trial thing we did, just got my brother, he does a bit of boat building and alloy work, so I just sent that down to him. He just made that up so we could bolt a 80mm throttle body to it. Nissan made it that way, so why try and reinvent the wheel? I'm sure they're smarter than us. So we just try to just adjust it a little bit, and we've gone 3-inch intake, 3-inch right round, so 3-inch to turbo, 100mm thick intercooler, just trying to get as much flow as we can. Adjustable cam gear, but it's just obviously single cam, so you can only do the top or the bottom, so pretty limited, but that's still alright. Turbo smart fuel pressure regulator, turbo smart blow off valve. What else? So the wasted spark setup is what we've recently done, so I'll just quickly talk through that in a second. Run by Haltech Elite 2000, and when I brought that, I brought a whole kit designed for the RB30, and it came with a whole new loom and VH45 coil, things like that, just to improve the whole system. So we got rid of all the gremlins of having an old 30-year-old loom, which is pretty cool. And we've got an oil pressure sensor and fuel pressure sensor, so any of them drop, it just cuts the whole motor, so it's probably given me a little bit more life out of it. So I've had this running for 3 years. It's been in various stages of power. Yeah, so I guess a quick rundown of the most latest things. We were at 300 kilowatt. Then I got it retuned after we improved all the flow, things like that, just for a bit of a tidy up, and we got to 320. This is all at the wheels. So, and then that was about just under 18 pound to boost, and it also got a water meth injection system in it. So we put that in, wound it up to sort of 20, and it just started detonating or blowing out sparks. So had to upgrade the spark ignition system, so we've gone with Evo coils and just an RB25 igniter, and that's all controlled by the ECU and things like that. So we put that in to try and use the water meth system, and he run a couple of runs, wound it up 2 pound without any water meth, and we got to 346 kilowatts, so almost an extra 30 kilowatt with 2 pounds of boost, which is not too bad. And he got a bit scared really, because we were sort of still cast pistons, so he's worried about breaking a ring landing or just mounting a piston. So he stopped there just so it's, so I can use it for a longer time really. So still no water meth in it, but that is still something I'd like to do. So we'll build a forged one probably some stage, and water meth injection and that, and things like that. So he reckons this could get up to 400 kilowatt if we could put another 4 or 5 pound in it, and but probably wouldn't last that long, so that's why we've stopped there. So it's an R33 body. Everything else is pretty much your standard stuff. You're getting a spine, if you do a bit of drifting. I do a bit of drifting and burnouts in this. Done more burnouts lately than drifting, just what's fitted in my schedule, and I can dump this in 4th or 5th gear, no worries. And it's you could get probably a new set of tyres that would get off in under 2 minutes, pop them, which is pretty good. The drive line in this is, it's got a 4-puck competition clutch. That's pretty aggressive, and everything else is pretty simple. So it's got a 20 deck gearbox that is on its last legs, and still the RB30E drive shaft, and just an R180 diff that I've just welded up. Same R1, like just still the factory axles, all that sort of stuff. So the main reason for that, I mean, I haven't upgraded it yet because I've just been trying to focus on the motor and getting that where I want it. But the also point, I know where my weak points are, so if I start blowing stuff, it's not, you know, like the weak points my diff or things like that. So when I launch it in 4th, 5th, I'm not necessarily worried about the motor as much. It's just going to blow something else to pieces, which is not so bad. It's a lot cheaper than fixing a snap crank or something. So that's that reason. And the same thing, I run usually 215 tyre if I'm drifting. It's pretty hard because this is such a boat and it just floats through. Well, it just sits in the corners. So 235 would be better. I did used to run that, but I went through a couple of dips pretty quick. So there's things like that you can sort of do to get more life out of your motor, or out of your car, running gear and things like that. But yeah, I've had this running for 3 years, abuse it all the time. It doesn't get daily driven, it's just track days and just gets warmed up, abused, put on a trailer. So that's all from me, guys. If you like this sort of, you like the RB30s, you like your Skylines, we've got another one over there that we're putting together at the moment. It's just a 25 deck, it's my wife's. Then subscribe to the channel, give us a like, and we'll keep bringing you more content, and it will just get better as it goes, I guess. We also have dirt bikes, things like that we do with the kids, so that's all going to be all sort of mashed into our channel, a bit of everything. So just motorsport, just whatever, just a bit of everything. So yeah, give us a like, subscribe, sweet as.